Well, there has never, no matter how many hot days we've had in here, been a day hotter than this. Hi everyone, I'm Ian Drew, senior editor at Us Weekly Magazine, with this week's very special, legendary guest. Carol Channing is here with us today, people.
That's me. Legendary.
Legendary. And the legend herself has a new album out, For Heaven's Sake, in stores now.
It is. It's grand, old, Southern, some of it's Southern Baptist songs, and my father taught them to me. And do you know, when I sing them, I can hear my father's voice harmonizing with me.
Really?
Yeah. I see if you do. See if you hear them.
And you can harmonize with us on something else right now as we bring you the top 5 sizzling stories from our new issue right here on usmagazine.com. First up, Dean McDermott's accident. Tori Spelling is married to Dean McDermott, and he had a really bad motorcycle accident last week.
Oh no.
Yes, but we caught up with him, and he actually said, I'm very lucky to be alive. Thank God for Tori, his wife. She helped him make it through, and thank God for his kids.
Oh dear, were they riding the motorcycle?
No, they weren't, but he said all I could think of was my family. He does say, though, that he would get on a bike again for the right reasons. He's very scared to, but if it was for a charity, it would be.
Oh, well, I know a charity.
Which one?
Oh, certainly getting the arts back into public schools.
Yes.
Ian.
Next up, Mel Gibson. He shocked the world last week with his crazy rants. I don't know if you heard them all on tape,
no, I didn't
but they were really crazy. Anyway, a source now says that his kids are also scared of him. You know, he was threatening his ex-wife and threatening to hit her and all of these things. Well, a source says his kids have been afraid of him for a long time, and that his ex-wife just really, wants to kind of keep them away.
Yes, I talked to a psychiatrist and she thinks he's bipolar.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he is. We'll have to get that diagnosed.
Oh dear.
Next up, Natalie, Portman, and Ashton Kutcher are clashing co-stars. Yes, apparently they're starring in a movie called Friends with Benefits together right now, but they're not getting along. Natalie apparently has been complaining that he's on his Twitter all the time, and between takes she goes and reads her scripts and gets away from him and will separate herself in her trailer. So apparently they're not really kindred spirits.
No, well, that's too bad.
No, you've always gotten along with your co-stars though, right?
Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, sometimes they say I'm not going back out there. They hate me, the audience. I don't want, so I just push them.
Perfect, Natalie, you should try that.
Yes.
Jessica Simpson, she is a singer, much like yourself. She's actually she started out as a Christian singer.
Oh really?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you?
A Christian singer? No.
I'm not either, but I respect them.
You respect them. No, but your album is Christian music. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's good. If it has a good beat, a good, Exactly.
So anyway, Jessica Simpson.
Oh, not OJ.
No.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I did know OJ.
Really? What happened?
Quite well. Well, he told me, he stayed in the Regency Hotel where I was living.
Oh, really?
And I was looking for my keys in the elevator, and he said, hold the elevator, I want to talk to this lady. Oh, I love you and all that stuff. And I believed him. And so I handed him my personal letter. He said, what are you looking for, the keys? He took the keys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I thought, oh, isn't that nice? And I invited him if he'd like to come in.
Oh.
Yes, and all that. Well, this was before.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this was before the whole ride.
Oh, God. Hopefully he didn't have a hatchet in there, as we said. Anyway.
No, he didn't. You don't know what he said. It sounds like a hot sled. It's a hatchet. No, that's not funny.
Well, we can talk about another Simpson then. Jessica.
Jessica.
Yeah, she was dating Jeremy Renner before. He's a star of a movie called The Hurt Locker that won the Oscar this year. And apparently it did not go well. She's got a new boyfriend now named Eric Johnson, but before it ended because it ended with Jeremy Renner because she showed up at his door and found out another woman was there.
Oh, no.
Yes. Well, a source says he used to mistreat her anyway, that he would just call her when he wanted her and she would run right over because she had nothing else to do, and then he wouldn't call her for a while. So apparently it's good that she's moved on to somebody new.
Yes, very good. You hear that, Harry? We girls go move on to somebody else. You just look once at one other woman.
Finally, Nick Lachey and Vanessa Minnillo. Nick Lachey is Jessica's ex, of course. Him and Vanessa Minnillo were in the Hamptons for a wedding last weekend, and they were asking around the room who's going to get married next, and everyone goes, "You're next, you're next, you're next," because they haven't gotten married. They've been together a long time, but they haven't gotten married. So apparently, Nick took wire sort of off of the champagne cork, put it around her finger as a joke.
As a joke?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
they should get married.
Yes.
Oh,
From Miss Channing to you, get married.
Oh, yes, it's all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, he's crazy about you all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, make it happen, Nick. I'm afraid that's all the time we have left for, but I really am so sad that this is ending because this has been the greatest hot stuff ever, Carol. It has been an honor to have you here.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. And buy her new album, for heaven's sake, at Barnes & Nobles and newsstands everywhere right now. And while you're there, pick up a new copy of Us, with these stories and much, much more.
Oh, yes, we get Us all over California.
Wonderful.
Oh, sure, I buy it.
Endorsed by Carol Channing.
Yeah.
Go out there and get it.
Oh, you must.